What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over all things organization, things that I enjoy to keep my life organized. Now, I'm a firm believer that in order to really see success on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year basis, you have to be organized. Another thing I'm really strongly opinionated about is self-assessing yourself. I think in order to grow and see progress, you have to look back at what wasn't working in the past. So I've collected a couple, I guess, topics that I've been asked a lot about lately, like my favorite organization tools, which I'm going to go over. So planners, some notebooks or books that I enjoy, and how I assess monthly, and then how I goal set each month. With it being kind of the beginning of the month, we're quickly heading into June, right? I have recently, the last couple days, really been diving into planning, self-assessing, and setting goals for this current month so that I can best see the success that I want to see. So if this is something that interests you, if you want to see how I organize, what I use, how I goal set, all of that, stay tuned. Okay. First on the list is planners. Now, a lot of times people are either paper people or digital people. I tend to be both. So I'm going to share with you what it is I use. And like always, I will link all of the things that I enjoy down below. No, I'm not sponsored by any of this. It's simply what I enjoy using. So I think it's crucial to have some sort of a planner, whether that be your phone, like some sort of a calendar on your computer, or a physical planner. Now, my all-time favorite physical planner is the Day Designer. Now, this is a pretty hefty planner. It's pretty thick, but what I love about it, and let me show you. So if we just go to like January, for example, it has a month calendar, and then it also has a day-by-day planner. So each page is a full day. And what's really cool about this is that on one side, it's like an hourly to-do list, so it's like 5 a.m. till 9 p.m., which is perfect because that's typically the hours that I work. On the other side, it's a to-do list, so it's just random things that you want to get done throughout the day. But my all-time favorite part of this is at the very top, there's a 3 must-do today. It's like today's top 3. And that's how I live my life. Every single day, especially working from home, I list out 3 things that I, no matter what, have to get done every single day in order to have a successful day. And I think that's important with day-to-day life as well, whether you are working for yourself or working for someone else. Write down 3 things that are going to move you towards your goal every single day. And no matter what, get those things done. I do that every single day, and I make sure that those goals align, or those tasks align with my goal, and that's how I'm able to push myself towards the goals that I have set for myself every single year. So I absolutely love this. It's a little bit bulky is the only thing, but I just keep it on my desk. And this is typically what I'll like plan out my month in beforehand. Now, I am recently diving into a digital calendar a little bit, and the reason for that is because lately I just feel like I have so much to plan that I need it like on everything all at once. So I want it to be on my phone, I want it on my computer, and I like my Day Designer for just like sketching things as I'm going, like things that are important. So what I've been using is Google Calendar. And let me show you this. So this is Google Calendar. It is really, really nice because I can just do it on my computer. I can color coordinate things that are important to me. And what I love most is that it actually syncs up to my phone. So yes, I'm able to plan it on my computer, which this is always open on my big display. So when I'm working on my laptop right here, I can just glance and see everything that's important. I have things like wedding planning, life, and work, and just all the things in between on my Google Calendar. Now, Google Calendar is free, but what's so cool is that if you have an iPhone, it links it right up to your iPhone's calendar, and I don't know how it did that. Don't ask me, I don't know, it just did it. And when I set an alert on there, it alerts me on my phone. And that right there is exactly what I needed. So as of right now, that's what I've been using for planners. My Day Designer, which I can toss in my backpack, or Google Calendar, which can be everywhere with me. I'd love to hear in the comments below if you're more of like a paper planner or like a digital planner type person, because I do think it's important to have something, even if it's just a notebook, I guess, to jot things down. But there's so many people that have no form of calendar. And I don't know if I just have a terrible memory, but there's no way I would know what to do on a day-to-day basis if I didn't have a calendar. So, Day Designer, I'll link it below, and Google Calendars, which is totally free. Okay, my next organization tip is this book that I bought, guess where? Off Amazon. I buy everything off Amazon. So this is called Your Best Year 2018. This one is the business edition. They do have I think it's called a life edition or a personal edition. So I got this one to see more success in my business and to just be more goal orientated. But it's been really, really helpful. So it's kind of like a little workbook. And every month there's like different worksheets that you do. And it brings me back to like my school days, but it's great for like financial goals, spiritual goals, mental goals, physical goals, relationship goals. And those are all the categories that I already assess every single month. So it has been really cool and really good to hold you accountable towards your goals. There are so many times that I hear people setting goals in January, myself included, especially in the past. And by February, I was just like, they're not gonna happen. This has helped me stay on track and know what my goals were at the beginning of the year, those big goals that I wanted to achieve, and it really brings me back down to that every single month. So again, that is called Your Best Year 2018, and it is by Lisa Jacobs. She has a bunch of these on Amazon. You will love it, I promise. And like I said, this is the business edition. The white cover is like the personal or life edition. I don't have that one, but I've heard great things about it as well. All right, my third organization tip, and really my last one. I don't like to have too many things because then it's just more chaos, right? My third thing is notebooks. And I have two different notebooks that I'm loving. This one is literally just a plain notebook with lined paper. This is where I assess my goals every single month. But like I said, it's literally just like plain lined paper. But every month, at the beginning of the month, I write the month, I write my goals, and I track as I'm achieving them. And at the bottom, I assess them, and I assess my goals. So things that I'm commonly assessing are my income goals that I set for myself, my fitness goals that I set for myself, my family goals that I set for myself, as well as just life goals in general. So I'm always going through setting goals at the beginning of the month, tracking it as I am achieving it, and then at the bottom, assessing where I maybe fell short, and stuff like that. So I love this notebook. It's just a very plain notebook. Honestly, any notebook would work, but it's black, and everything in my life is black, white, or teal, and maybe gray. This is another notebook that I bought, and I will link this down below as well. I kind of fall in and out of using this one, but when I'm using it, I love it. It's the 5-minute journal. I will be honest, I have been a little off track with this lately, but I pulled it off of my shelf, which was literally just right here, and I'm setting it on my desk so that I don't forget every single day. When I'm using this, I have such productive days. So again, every single day is just its own page, and it kind of walks you through like the date. You have like a little affirmation at the top. You list 3 things that you're grateful for, which is really important to do every single day. 3 things that would make today great. A daily affirmation for yourself, and then at nighttime you kind of recap it. So at the top you can see the 3 different sections, and then at the bottom you have your little recap. So at the bottom you say 3 things that happened that were amazing today, and then how today could have been even better. So it's just a really good way to kind of like, you know, the peak and pit, where you're like, talk about the peak of your day and the pit of your day. You talk about 3 things that went really well in this, and 1 thing that you could have improved upon that day to help you see more success. So I find that this is just a really good way to start the day. Some tips for this would be to keep it right next to your bed and just quickly fill it out right when you wake up in the morning, and then right before you go to bed at night. When I was doing that, I never missed a day. When I brought it into my office, that's when I started missing a couple days. So those are the 2 notebooks that I love. Just a lined notebook, and then this 5-minute journal. Both are fantastic. So how am I goal setting every single month? I have 4 categories that I goal set in every single month. And these are my personal goals that I like to set targets for, but yours might be totally different. My number 1 goal that I always set for myself is income. Being self-employed, I can control my income, and it's kind of like a good thing and a bad thing, because I could work literally all day and all night, and that pulls from my family goals, right, and my life goals. So it's finding that balance. So that's why I like to really set these goals for myself. So I set an income goal for myself. I set fitness goals for myself, like how many times a week I want to work out. Maybe nutrition is involved in that. That's so important to me. If I'm on my fitness and nutrition game, the rest of my life just falls into place. So I set income goals. I set fitness goals. I set family goals. This would be something like, how many date nights a month do you want to go on? Maybe like things that you want your family to work on. For me, it's just me and Jacob right now. So we set date nights. We set a lot of wedding planning is happening right now. So we set like wedding talk time and things like that. And then the last thing is just life goals. Like, what are some life goals that you want to achieve? I think the biggest thing is just dream big. Dreams are amazing, but until you start putting action into it, you're not going to see anything happen. They're going to remain dreams. They'll never become goals until you start putting action into it. So that is exactly why I break these down. These are the 4 topics that I assess myself on every month. So like I said, I set goals for myself in those 4 categories. At the end of the month, I revisit them. Did I achieve my income? Did I achieve my family goals? Did I achieve my fitness goals? Did I achieve my life goals? And if not, why? And how can I achieve them the following month? So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully these organization tips help you. I am told often that I'm a very organized person, and I think that that is because I don't have a great memory, so I really have to be organized, but maybe I take it a little too far. I'm like color coordinated and all of that, and that's totally not necessary. If you guys want to know my favorite pen, I'm that weird. This is my favorite kind of pen. It is just a Sharpie pen in black. Everything I own is like black, white, gray, little hints of teal. But yeah, these are the things I'm loving. Your best year, 2018. The 5-minute journal, as well as just any kind of lined journal, my day designer, as well as Google Calendar. So with this little handful of books that goes with me everywhere, I'm able to stay on task, see success, assess my goals, and really push myself to the next level. And that's how I've been able to completely change my life in the last 3 years, by having a set vision on your goals. So hopefully this was helpful. If you enjoy videos like this, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you're enjoying, what you would like to see more of. As always, hit that subscribe button. I look forward to sharing more videos with you, and I'll talk to you guys soon.